God says, wear your armor. Listen, do not talk to me of religion if you're not wearing God's armor all the time. Something a lot of religious people don't understand, and I've seen it all my life, that if you're not wearing God's armor, you're just a human. You're not being a child of God. You're not being a Christian. You're just being a human, susceptible to the devil. Because to wear the armor is to use His word, is to use the Bible in everything you do, in every interaction, especially if it's regarding any type of conflict or negative emotions that involve others. And I've seen it all my life, how people use the Bible to specifically justify how they behave, convince themselves that they are on the right, but they're only using a few verses, not actually wearing their armor, only living with a few verses. Then things go wrong, and they think it's God's doing. They think God wants it that way. No, God wants peace and love for you. Listen, there is a difference between God putting you through a challenge to test your faith and reward you, and Him punishing you because you're not learning the lesson. There is a difference. This is why it's not only important to wear the armor instead of using your ego, but to study psychology and other ways of understanding yourself, so you can study why you're behaving the way you are as a human and your levels of perception, and avoid those negative emotions and conflict that gets you away from experiencing God's love and peace. Because you're self-sabotaging, so you never truly find peace, because it's psychological. If you don't study yourself as a human, your perception based on your ego will always interpret the Bible the wrong way. Therefore, you'll always be stuck in a cycle, thinking that God is putting you through a constant trial and that He gives the toughest challenges to His greatest warriors. And yeah, that's true. But in actuality, you're probably just self-sabotaging because you are not interpreting His word the right way. Always wear God's armor and study yourself. Be kind. God loves you.